The snow glows white on the mountain tonight.
Hi everybody, I hope you're staying safe and well in your bubbles and looking after each other. One of my favourite movies is Frozen, so I thought today we would do an Elsa challenge and we could learn how to become just like Elsa. So you need 2 bottles, or 3, or 4, however many you've got. You need some purified water. You're going to fill up your bottles. Now, if it's very heavy, you might need somebody to help you. There we go, we're going to put it all the way up to the top. And make lots of mess as we do that. There we go. Make sure you screw the lid on tight because you're going to put it in the freezer and you don't want it to leak. There we go. Right. And then you need to pop them in the freezer. But you need to put them in really gently and really slowly. And it says to try and put them in a drawer where they're just by themselves and so that they're not touching as well. So just check once more that the lids are on tight. You're going to lie them down nice and flat. Just like that. And then close it really gently. And then you're going to wait for 2 hours and 15 minutes. So you need to come up with loads of really cool things that you can do in 2 hours and 15 minutes. So I'm going to set my timer on my phone for 2 hours and 15 minutes. And in that time, I'm going to be doing lots of challenges. So get ready and go. Start with your challenges. Start now.
My power flurries through the air into the ground. My soul is spiraling in frozen fractals all around. And one thought crystallizes like an icy blast. I'm never going back. The past is in the past. Let it go, let it go. When I rise like the break of dawn. Let it go, let it go. That perfect girl is gone. Here I stand in the light of day. Let the storm rage on. The cold never bothered me anyway.
Hi everyone, Science with Louise is back after 3 failed attempts. And before the sun goes down, this is my last attempt. But you know what? I never give up. The whole thing is supposed to freeze. Not the whole thing.
You're going to do the whole thing again? Where's that from?
Oh, that was in the freezer earlier.
But it's got to be really, really cold, like almost on the verge of freezing.
Well,
And then the ice just tips it over the top.
I'll tell you what's tipping me over the top. Okay, let's try again. Hi everyone, it's another day, it's another experiment, but it's the same experiment. We're going to give it another whirl.
You're putting it in for too long.
Yeah, I'm going to. Okay, let's abort. I can't even. we're back. Science is Louise. I've taken my frustration out on some ice and crushed it and put it in here. The timer has gone off for the water, so here's hoping that it's going to work.
Gently. Oh wait, at an angle. Oh, Hey!
I think it's safe to say that's it's totally.
Oh!
It's over to you, fellow scientists. The challenge is yours.
Look at the mess.
In this video, we'll show you how to get Elsa's magic touch and instantly freeze water with a touch of your finger. Here's what you'll need. A few bottles of purified water, some freshly crushed ice, and you're probably going to have to make some room in your freezer. The trick is to get the internal temperature of the water below its natural freezing point, but having it remain in liquid form. That could take 2 to 2.5 hours depending on your freezer temperature. Then, the smallest piece of ice will start the chain reaction, and it will freeze over instantly. Plus, the ice becomes a refreshing snack.
I think I'm looking at frozen.
Place a few bottles in the freezer to maximize your chances. Lay them flat and away from anything else. Set the timer for 2 hours and 15 minutes. Then, in 30 minutes, carefully open the freezer and add another bottle or two so you can try it again later. Also, leave the freezer undisturbed. Agitation can start the crystallization process prematurely. When the timer rings, open the freezer slowly and carefully remove the cap. Tilt the cup and slowly pour the water in the glass. Then place your finger in the crushed ice. You just need to make sure that at least one tiny piece of ice remains on the tip of your finger. Then, gently touch the surface of the water and watch the frozen reaction begin.